American conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
I am Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ever seen a Cellini?
Tambuga shakamunda kunga king.
So Alex Jones is, known for just saying dumb shit like this.
Put that devil mask or that piggy mask on. They're going to say, now I'm going to torture you for about 6 weeks. So start begging for your mommy and your daddy. That's the liberals. Let's start at the side areas here, because we don't want to take away your sight at the back or your thinking on the front. I'm going to eat your cerebral cortex last. Because I've got power! I love Satan! And I'm going to suck you dry, and I'm going to torture you to death!
He's fun. So Alex Jones has been in the media a lot lately, primarily because he was sued something like $1.5 billion Australian dollars for his comments on the Sandy Hook massacre, a school shooting that took place in the United States probably about a decade ago. He's a silly boy. He entertained an idea that the whole thing was staged and that all the children and all the families were crisis actors. That's obviously not the nicest thing to hear when your child has been murdered. So yeah, about 10 years later, he's been sued. He recently had Kanye West on his show, InfoWars, which was another element of controversy that's been in the media the last few weeks or so, because Kanye West is a very well-adjusted man at the moment.
You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Alex has a very large platform. Some of his followers are going to start to believe that, and that's fucking scary. Obviously, I'm based in Australia, which you could tell by this terrible accent. I think the last major massacre that took place in Australia was in 1996, where a guy named Martin Bryant shot up a cafe in Tasmania, and I think he killed like 30 or 40 people, so it was crazy. But then Australia had a pretty tough Prime Minister at the time, John Howard, who initiated like a buyback scheme where the government would buy people's guns off them to try and take a lot out of circulation and prevent, future massacres. I think they confiscated 500,000 guns, so a lot of guns. And we haven't had too many problems since, but we've got a very small population and we're very spread out. America's in a completely different situation. People think that, obviously it was the buyback scheme that stopped more massacres in Australia, but I just think we're too lazy. We're taking the spirit of Kanye West. Maybe we should look at the positive. Mass shooters are not lazy people, just like Islamic terrorists. They're not lazy people. They're very passionate. Passion can be deadly. They're not lazy people. They may even be someone that's, suitable to go into a business partnership with, because they're just not lazy people. Let's say you go into business partnership with an Islamic terrorist. You could just tell them all the competing businesses in town are run by Jews and homosexuals, and looks like we're getting that contract next year. I don't know. Tell your wife that she can finally put that deposit on that car that she wanted, because our business is booming. You just blew another one up. That's a horrible joke. Bad taste. Look, this is old news. I think I'm like 3 or 4 months late on this one. I think I need to start actually scripting a little bit of information that I'm broadcasting, because it's just a bit of a shit show. Thanks for your time.